So now let's move to the second part where I actually tell you about the process and what I experienced during my unmedicated labor. The most interesting part here is that it was actually very, very painful. And honestly, I didn't expect that. Obviously now I kind of forgot about it already, about what exactly I felt, how long, and I'm actually kind of ready for the next baby already. But the hormones are really crazy, I would say. But I just remember in that particular moment, it was very, very painful. Considering I'm kind of having a high threshold for the pain, it was still surprisingly painful. Honestly thought about having an epidural at some of the points, but it actually went away quite quickly. I kind of trying to stick to my plan, and I knew all the other women can do this, so I can do too. And the thing that actually helped me the most as well is that I understood it's actually a very, very temporary thing as well. So it won't last for more than like 2 days. And considering the progress of my labor, I knew it was going to be quite fast. So knowing compared to the whole lifetime and my baby's lifetime, this is a very, very short period of time, I was kind of holding on. So it was fine. The second thing which helped me, and I think it actually helped me in terms of my emotions and how I felt, and actually didn't let my labor to stop or slow down, is that at some point I kind of got into my inner self and I was really isolated from everything around me. I can't remember any of the faces of the midwives except for like one or two, which were from the beginning to the end. Also my partner, I couldn't actually go through that without my partner, I'm pretty sure, but he actually sometimes translated to me what they tried to tell me, even though obviously I understood English, but I just couldn't listen to them. And sometimes he actually had to repeat some things several times to me just so I understand what's going on. And the third important thing is that I don't think I actually felt anxious back then. So I kind of understood it was painful. I understood it was going fine. The only stage where I actually started to feel kind of scared is at my pushing phase, when the midwife said that my baby's heartbeat actually started to slow down because she was stressed, and kind of intervened in my inner space. So I just started to push whenever. It actually made me push harder and more anxious kind of way, if it makes sense. So I don't know if I could avoid it, but it was almost the end, so it was still good to know you're almost there. And finally, I actually used some of the drugs, but it was after the labor. I actually needed some gas, and they offered me the gas while doing some stitches. So it was kind of funny. I handled all the labor process without any medications, but then after it, maybe because I actually finished being inside my bubble and just was kind of alert and understood already what's going on, and probably the hormones already went away a bit, kind of started to feel the pain more consciously. So that's why the gas was actually a good idea. To be honest, I actually just wanted to try that gas just for fun.